Okay, guys, hear me out when I say this. Evil Dead Rise was not as gory as people made it sound. Now, the movie is still like really gory and really gross. But from the way the trailer was shot and the way people were describing this movie as like super gross and disturbing, I was expecting when going into this movie for this movie to be like all out super gross and disgusting. Now, I only got a few scenes with that. And the part of that is I was watching like every clip that was released, every trailer. So I just think that just kind of broke it down a little bit. So most of the scenes I didn't find like that disturbing and gross. Hi, future me editing this video. I forgot to say this. When I first watched the Red Band trailer for Evil Dead Rise, I was completely disgusted by the trailer. That trailer made me want to watch this movie. So, what I just said kind of backs that up. But, of course, this movie is not for everyone. So, anyways, let's review it. Let's start off with everything I liked about this film. And for starters, I really did enjoy the story here. Like, this is different from normal Evil Dead stories. This one has a mother being possessed, and then her kids have to, like, fight her off and stuff. So, it just has more of, like, a deep and emotional story to it because your mother is trying to kill you. So, it just has this different feel to it. So, I like that kind of, like, different kind of spin to the Evil Dead franchise. Another thing I liked, the actors did an amazing job. Like, every single actor did a really good job. Like, especially the mom. Like, she did a really good job at being this horrific, possessed figure. And she just had this creepy vibe to her. And it really worked. Like, she was amazing as the role. And unlike other horror movies, this movie has, like, that thing blocking it from you to, like, easily win. Because you know how, like, in other movies where the characters could do this and win, but they choose to do this other stupid option that they just end up losing to? This movie does not do that. Like, no matter what, the characters are trapped. They cannot escape. And, yeah, this movie doesn't have those stupid decisions. Maybe some, but this movie does a really good job at, like, not making those characters do the stupid decisions the most, only when they're, like, tricked into doing it. So, this is kind of different from those other horror movies, and kind of, like, has smarter characters to it. Okay, now let's go on to what I didn't like. And first of all, when I say this, I also said it at the beginning. Okay, so, like I said, the gore and creepiness vibe to it and the disturbingness side to it was not as much as I was like expecting, because like I said, the trailer the way the trailer was made, it felt like they were like blocking like most of the stuff. And then the way people were describing this, I was like, this is gonna be super gross, and like I'm not ready to watch this, but it looks good. I want to watch it. So I was watching it and I was like, you know what? This is not as disturbing as I thought it would be. Now, if you still haven't seen the movie yet, don't expect me saying that and you're going to be like, oh, it's fine. And you're going to watch the film and you're going to like throw up or something. It's still pretty bad in here, but for me, I was like kind of expecting most of that. They were just like in different places than I expected them to be in. Because I've seen every trailer, like I said. I've seen every clip released. Especially since I waited for this to not be in theaters anymore. There's way more clips now. So I've seen more of them as they released. So I've seen every trailer, almost like a lot of clips. And then most of the reviews say this was going to be very bloody and disturbing. So with all that combined, I watched this and I was like, you know what? I've probably seen way too many clips of this because yeah, what I just told you guys. That could be my problem, or that could be just other reviewers. Because yes, this movie is still disturbing and stuff, but not as bad as I was expecting it to be. Now, like I did say again, still pretty bad. So when I say not as much as I expected it to be, it was still pretty gross. And then another bad thing is that the pacing kind of went down for a small little bit. Like, just a tiny little bit. Like, it picked right back up again, but just for a tiny little bit, the pacing was a little slow. Now, all in all, Evil Dead Rise is not scary. It's just gross, disturbing, and extremely bloody. But for me, watching too many clips, too many trailers, too many reviewers saying this was super gross, I kind of expected it all to come. So it didn't really have a big impact on me. But you guys will be completely disturbed by this movie. It is still really good. Like, it's not, like I said, it's not scary, but it has a really good story, really good actors, and has that, like, tension feel to it, that characters are not making stupid decisions, and really has this heart to it as well. Like, it is sad to watch a mother and their kids have to fight off their mother. Like, that is, like, a really good story. I do recommend this film. It is still pretty gross, so what I said, it's only if you haven't seen all the clips, all the trailers, then you will think this is pretty gross. But if you have seen every clip, every trailer, haven't seen the movie yet, yeah, you're probably gonna be more like me. But yeah, but anyways, I do recommend this movie, like I said, and out of 10, I'm gonna give Evil Dead Rise a 7.5 out of 10. Thank you guys for watching, like and subscribe, and also, I have a letterbox now. It's called The Color Man Movie, no spaces, so if you want to subscribe to that, follow that letterbox, you can. But anyways, thank you guys for watching, like and subscribe, comment down below what you thought, and see you guys all next time. Goodbye.